Welcome to Park Bissonnette.
Let's try that again.
Welcome to Park Bissonnette. This is the 2024 Lac St. Louis Regional Championship game, U-18B. Runner on first base, one out, top of the first, DDO Expos and the Lachine A's. The A's feature Ganawagis Tyson Kyer over at first base, who just got the pickoff throw thrown back to him. We've had two fly balls, a shot to shallow center, which was caught, and then a shot into shallow left, which fell. We've got nowhere really to film but out here in straightaway left field. There's a strike. The A's and the Expos. Both of these two teams hovered around the middle of the pack throughout the entire season, and yet they're the last two teams standing. Once again, proving that regular season seeding means, oh, absolutely nothing. That's a hit batsman. So the Expos will have their fourth hitter batting here. Now, the A's finished with 11 wins, 9 losses in the course of the season. Ball gets away, and each runner will advance 90 feet. The Expos have runners on second and third right now. Fouled. Jacob standing in, the cleanup hitter for the Expos. Shot up to the pitcher. That's a comebacker. They hold the runner. Throw to first is in time, and that is a huge second out for the Athletics. Wow, what a crucial second out. Extremely crucial. Drew Kossau fouls this one off, strike one. No time limit here. We're going to play the full 7. Congratulations to our U-13 and U-16 Ganawagi Girlhawks, each of whom won. This game brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo. The U-16s now await their fate, which will have to be out determined by another team, while the U-13s still have a chance. Inside on Kuso. Ganawagi's Tyson Kyer on this team. He's on first base for this inning. Upstairs. Runners on second and third. No runs in right now for the Expos. 2 down. Sean Cooper over at second for the Expos. And the bases are loaded. Kossau draws a walk. Wow, crucial at bat here in the top of the very first inning. Brendan Melnick with the bases loaded. Number 16 for the Expos. There's a shot to deep center, and that will take care of the side here in the top of the first. So the Expos leave the bases loaded, but we're still scoreless here at Park Bissonnette. Welcome back here to Lachine, bottom of the first inning. Justin Nee leading things off for the Lachine A's. Hard to imagine these two teams finished 5th and 7th in a 10-team league, and yet they are the last two teams standing. 1-1 the count on Justin Nee. Zachary Wynn, number 42, on the mound for the Expos, the southpaw. There's a shot back to the pitcher. Wynn flips it, throws the first. Not in time, he beats it out. And Nee's aboard. An infield single. James Nee, now number 23. Stands in for Lachine. The runner on first, and now you wonder about the cat and mouse game which could be happening over at first. There's a pitch that drops into the strike zone. Sinker makes it 0-1. It's a championship game here of the Lac St. Louis region. U-18A. Throw back to first is settled in. The A's beat St. Lazare 11-1 in the semifinals here on Friday night to get to the final, which was scheduled for yesterday. Outside runner's going to second. Nee is in there, and Nee is going to take his turn, heading to third. He's safe, and it goes into the dugout. Lachine's on the board. Nee scores. And that is a red-hot start for Lachine. They strike first here against DDO in the championship. James Nee still in there. Takes a low pitch. Lachine has opened the scoring here. DDO left the bases loaded in the top of the first. And there's a shot opposite field. Caught. Out in right for out number 1. And here's Jack Nee. So we had Justin Nee, James Nee, and now Jack Nee into bat for Lachine. 1 down, 1-0 Lachine, and the bases are empty here in the bottom of the first. After Justin Nee stole second and then proceeded to make his way all the way home off of 2 errant throws, and there's a shot up the middle by Nee, which gets in there. Jack Nee has a single. Aiden Rosenberg now stands at number 35. With a runner on first base, Lachine has opened the scoring here on Zachary Wynn. It's 1-0 Ace. There's a pitch that is in the strike zone. 1 down. And there's a shot jammed up, and that's going into foul territory, and it'll land. One nothing lead for Lachine here in the final. 1-1 on Rosenberg, or 1-2 I should say on Rosenberg. And he hits this one up the middle. And that hit knee. So that means he's out. So that'll go in the books as the fielder's choice for Rosenberg, and Tyson Kyer will now stand in. A runner on first, 2 outs. And there's a shot to shallow left. That's going to be caught, and that will take care of the A's in the bottom of the first. Lachine strikes first. 1-0 Athletics. We go top of the second, 1-0 lead for the Athletics, and Zach One stands in for DDO. Skies this one on the infield. 1 down. So 1 down. Benji Kushel stands in for DDO. Kushel does not chase that high cheese. No time limit here, so we're playing the full 7. Lachine leading 1-0. And Kushel comes up empty. Tell you what, if either team gets a hold of one into left field, there is, like left center, there is a ton of mud right at the warning track in left center. Strike 2. So if either team can get somebody that can really tattoo it, that could play into a factor. Here's the 1-2. Oh! That's a hit batsman. Kessels gets hit by a pitch. Oh, he's going back. All right, it's a foul ball. It hit it in the bat, they say. And the umpires are going to talk this thing out. We got 3 umpires, 1 on the third base side, 1 on the first base side, and then 1 behind home plate. And our first heated moment of this championship game. So here's Mackenzie Cooper. That's a hit by pitch, and the Expos have a runner aboard. Cooper skies one in the infield. 2 down. So in steps Hart Cullimore with 2 down. Here in the top of the second. 1-0 lead for the Athletics. 0-1 as Hart Cullimore chases a low pitch. Cairo Hart Cullimore sends a shot to shallow center. Oh! What a grab! Ho-ho! And that is how you end an inning. Justin Nee scoring a run and taking one away from the Expos. 1-0. Athletics. Back here in Beauharnois for the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 lead. Zachary Wand in to pitch his second inning of work. That was his 15th pitch of the game. Kyle Taylor, number 36, into bat for Lachine. And he fouls this one back, 1-2 the count. Justin Nee started the bottom of the first inning off with a single and then stole second and advanced to third on an errant throw, and then the throw into the infield missed and went into the dugout. Now we've got an even count here, 2-2 on Taylor. Outside, full count. Lachine leading 1-0 here over the DDO Expos. Fouled back. We're crowning another regional champion today. Of course, we filmed the U-9 Mixed Warhawks Regional Championship, but obviously I couldn't really give play-by-play. That's ball 4. Taylor draws a walk. So Taylor draws a walk. I couldn't do play-by-play on that game as I was on the field. Arthur Milo Fortin. Into bat. And that's high and inside. On Arthur Milo Fortin. And he sends a shot foul. Kind of got jammed with that inside pitch. Even count 1-1. That's in there. Runner's going. And he's in at second. So Taylor steals second base. One and two the count now on Milo Fortin. And there's a shot. He gets through to the outfield. Milo Fortin with a hit. Taylor's coming around. Safe. Two-nothing Lachine. Arthur Milo Forte with an RBA single, and in steps Olivier Boucher for the A's. 2-0 in favor of Lachine. Strike one. The A's mercy ruled St. Lazare in the semifinals, rolling them 11-1. That's high. And there's a comebacker to second. They get the out at second. To throw to first is in time, and they turn the double play. Isn't that the second out? Yeah, okay, that is 2 outs. All right. Benjamin Payma standing into bat for the A's. 2 outs, bases empty. Lachine has scored 1 here in the second after scoring 1 in the first. It's a 2-0 lead for the Athletics. Ball. DDO Expos and the Lachine A's here in the 2024 Lac St. Louis Regional Championship game of U-18A. There's a strike. And there's a shot. Good scoop on the backhand. And a throw to first gets away. All right, so the A's have their inning continue. Theo Radhakrishna. And the runner is going to second, and they're in. It's a stolen base for Payma after reaching on an error. Swung on and missed. Radhakrishna was looking to clobber that one in my direction. And that will do it for the bottom of the second. 34 pitches for Zachary Wand. 2-0 lead for Lachine after 2. For DDO number 62, Guillaume Bouchard. This is the third meeting between these two teams during the year. They played twice in the season. Lachine hammered DDO 13-1 in one game, and then the other game finished 13-13. So, I mean, really a tale of 2 different games between these two squads. There's a strike to Guillaume Bouchard. There's a shot to short, knocked down at short, throw to first. And the Expos have a runner aboard to start the top of the third. So Jordan Pace stands in. Pace has singled, had a bloop single back in the top of the first. 1 for 1 on the day. And Guillaume Bouchard now 1 for 2. There's a shot to third. And that'll get by and everyone's safe. And 2 runners are on. So here's Sean Cooper. He was hit by a pitch back in the first. No official at-bats for him today. Strike one. James Nee on the mound for the A's. Outside. Throw back to second and the runner is safe. That's in there. Jacob Wilk is standing on the on-deck circle for DDO. Top of the third inning, Lachine 2 and the Expos 0. No outs here in the top of the third, but DDO does have 2 runners aboard. Timeout. James Nee in his 3rd inning of work here. Lachine leading this game 2-0. That's fouled. And that's put into play. Caught in center field. Sorry, I lost track of that one, folks. I totally take the blame for that, but that was a fly ball into center field, and now Jacob Wilk, number 49, will stand in for Lachine, or for the Expos. I just happened to lose track of that one. And that's hit, foul, 0-1. Third inning of work for James Nee, number 23. And that's hitting the foul territory. Caught! And now the runners are going. Runners are on second and third with 2 outs. So Wilk flies out. Bouchard goes to third. Pace is on second. And Drew Kussau will stand in. Kussau has walked. Strike one. Rosenberg, by the way, made the play over at third. Two outs. Two runners on for the Expos. That's fouled. And right now, Nee is one strike away from shutting the door on the Expos in the top of the third. Fouled. Off the plate. Oh, they called it! Strike three. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen. I couldn't hear the strike called. That'll take care of the top of the third. It's still 2-0 A's. All right, so 2-0. Lachine leading as we enter the bottom half of the third. Carl fouls this one off for strike one. Zachary Wan pitching now his third inning of work. Maxim Carl into bat. Some off-speed pitch misses away. Two 2-0 lead for Lachine. That's high. And that's sent into deep center. That'll get into the mud area. Carl's on his horse, rounding second, and he will stop at second. So here's Justin Nee. And we said like that mud could become a factor. It's all the way at the warning track here in left center, but that is exactly where Maxim Carl just sent that baseball. Inside. Upstairs. Justin Nee has singled and scored a run. He stole a base. And he's going to get a free pass. So the A's have runners on first and second here in the bottom of the third. James Nee flew out back in the first. He's up to bat now, 0 for 1. And the DDO pitcher is coach is gonna come out and talk to Zachary Wan. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna be on the road in NDG when the U-11B Warhawks take on the NDG White Bobcats, and then Wednesday we will be in Beaconsfield when the U-13 Warhawks take on the Lakeshore Lynx. The U-13 Warhawks team won earlier today. U16s won as well. The latter of those two games we had here on BBM. But the U16s, all in all, looking like they might end up going home. Have to depend on NDG to win against DDO after the Expos in the girls division beat the Warhawks 11-6. Ball one here on knee. This is James' knee. In for Lachine. And he fouls this one off. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. If you're the A's right now, you've got to be thinking, let's try to break this thing open. Another gapper would do that here. Jack knees on deck for Lachine. And he sends a shot, opposite field, banger, base hit. And the bases are loaded. Jack knee standing in, bases are loaded. Oh, this is crucial. A victory for the Expos here would be if they only give up 1 or less. And for Lachine, you got to be thinking as many as possible here, which obviously you can only get 5. Hey, everyone's coming in. Timeout on the field. And Jackney, first pitch, swinging, it gets by! Into the outfield. A comebacker right at third. 3-0 Lachine. So Aiden Rosenberg has an RBI. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. 0 for 1. So Lachine has scored 1. Strike 1. See how Wand can wave some magic right now. Tyson Collier on the on-deck circle. And there's a shot. Knocked down. They throw home. Got him at home. Oh, that's huge. And Tyson Collier will now stand in. Justin Nee gets thrown out. Oh, Tyson Collier has popped out 0 for 1 on the afternoon. But a gapper could really bust this baby open. First pitch swinging, it's come back to the pitcher. They flip it home. He's out. 2 down. So Kyle Taylor now stands in, and this becomes a crucial at bat for Lachine. Strike 1. Juan gets the strike. They're not out of the woods yet, DDO, and even if they do get out of this, they're still down by 3 runs. Ball. Arthur Milo Forte standing on the on-deck circle. Oh, it's 1-2 as he swung on the off-speed breaking ball. Strike 3, and they get out by giving up just 1 run. It's 3-0 A's after 3. Top of the 4th here, it's 3-0 Lachine over the DDO Expos, and Melnick will now stand in for $1 des Ormeaux. He lined out back in the first, 0 for 1 on the day. And he swings on the first pitch. And that'll get out of play, strike 1. Tyson Kyer warming up in the Lachine bullpen. Be interesting to see if the A's give it to him. This is the 4th inning for Nee. This is James Nee. Melnick swings and misses, 1-2. If you're Lachine, you really want to shake this off by getting a quick 3 outs so that you don't have any more time to wonder about what happened in that last inning when he loaded the bases and had no outs. Actually, they had the bases loaded, no outs, and 1 run already in before 3 straight outs without advancing any runners. Still 3-0 though for the A's. And there's a shot to opposite field. What a grab at center! Taylor makes the grab at center, 1 down. And Zach Wand is now in. That's 2 straight times Melnick has just ripped the ball, but he's ripping it at the opposing team players. And look out, this is going into the bullpen area. And that is the 50th pitch thrown by Nee. Wand hits this one to first, scooped up, 2 outs. Here's Benji Kessels. He was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd. Kessels hits this one to second, throw to first in time, and that will do it for the top of the 4th. Great bounce back there by the A's. 3-0 Lachine after 3.5. So it's 3-0 Lachine. Arthur Milo Forte into bat for the A's against Zachary Wand. 4th inning of work for number 42 in blue. Saw Tyson Kyer warming up in the bullpen beforehand, and there's a first pitch or second pitch swinging, caught at third base by Cooper. So Olivier Boucher will now stand in for the A's. Boucher swings over this one, strike 1. Off the plate, even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit to second or short. Play made. The throw to first base is in time. 2 up and 2 down for the A's. So here's Benjamin Paymaf for the A's. Three 0 lead for Lachine here. 2 outs and the bases are empty. Bottom of the 4th. Right now you can almost start counting down the outs for the A's. They got to get 9 more outs. Yours truly, my team was in this position last week in our championship game of regionals, U-9B against St. Laurent Green. Foul back. Cooper, Hart, Collymore, and Bouchard up for the Expos in the top of the 5th. So Bouchard, the leadoff hitter, will stand in. And that is swung on and missed. So that'll take care of the bottom of the 4th inning. The A's go in order, 3-0 Lachine after 4. So here's Mackenzie Cooper. Stepping in for DDO. Top of the 5th. It's 3-0 Lachine. That's going to be fouled. Strike 1. "53rd pitch thrown by knee." I believe they get 70. Ball. Sorry, I coach U9B. We don't have pitch counts. And that's put into play into shallow left, and that's caught by Jack Nee. So here's Hart Collymore, 0 for 1, flew out back in the 2nd. 3-0 lead for Lachine, and that's fouled. Strike. And that is fouled. 2 strikes on Hart Collymore. That's fouled. That misses. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. 3-0 Lachine leading the DDO Expos. Hart Collymore smacks this one through to right field. That was left field, sorry. My right. Cairo Hart Collymore with this single, and now back to the top of the lineup, Guillaume Bouchard into bat for DDO. See if Hart Collymore decides to try to go for it. Throw back to first. There's a strike. Throw down to second is not going to be in time. Hart Collymore swipes second base. Bouchard is 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout. Here's the pitch. There's a shot into shallow center. Caught. 2 down. Justin Nee takes care of that. So Jordan Pace stands in. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. A bloop single here, you figure, like he got back in the first, would be enough to get DDO on the board. You know, they throw back to second base. Hart Collymore back on the bag. Outside. The pitch to Pace. Misses. That is 65 pitches now for Nee. And you figure with this being the championship game and all, they're gonna use him for the entire 75. There's a strike. At least that's what I would figure. And that's put into play, but it's in foul territory. Oh, it's almost caught, but it's not. Foul ball. Good try here in left field by Maxime Carl. That's in there for strike 3. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. It is still 3-0 A's. Theo Ratakisha leading things off for the A's in the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 Lachine leading the DDO Expos. Here in the 2024 Lac St. Louis regional championships, the U-18A division. That is pitch number 65 for Zachary Wand. That's a short little roller back to third. Safe! He beats it out. And Maxim Carl will now stand in to bat. Carl swings ahead of this one and misses. Strike one. Carl has singled. Actually, he doubled and scored a run. And that'll send a runner over to second base. Upstairs. And there's a shot up the middle, stopped on the backhand to flip the first in time, but the runner advances to third with one down. And now batting for Lachine is Justin Nee, number 22. Zachary Wand, by the way, we heard he is up past 65 pitches. He might be closing in on 70 right now. I believe at 75 they call it. Don't forget, we got more action on Baby Blue Memories tomorrow and Wednesday. The U11B Girl Hawks on Tuesday, and then the U13B Girl Hawks on Wednesday in NDG and in at Lakeshore, respectively. Slow roller back, and that's through! RBI single for Nee. And it is 4-0 Lachine. Justin Nee has reached base all 3 times. James Nee is 1 for 2. And he hits the first pitch into deep center. Caught. 2 down. So here's Jack Nee with 2 outs. Yeah, I wonder who Lachine will send out in the 6th. Ball. They show bunt, and that falls into the strike zone. Runner does swipe second base, though. And now a single might make it 5-0. In there. Strike 2 on Jack Nee. Jack is 2 for 2 in the game with 2 singles. Nee sends this one up the middle. Stop that short. The throw to first in time, and that will take care of the A's in the bottom of the 5th. It is 4-0 Lachine. Pitcher in the game for Lachine, Aiden Rosenberg. Lachine leading this by a count of 4-0, and Sean Cooper will be the first to test Rosenberg. And that is right down Broadway, strike one. Four nothing ace. Off speed pitch floats out of the strike zone. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Rosenberg to Cooper. And that's put into play down the line. That's foul. Radakishina had to hustle. And they're gonna redo it. That's just a long strike on Cooper. 1-2. Four nothing ace. And they could smell it. Off speed pitch, 2-2. Here's the pitch. There's a hot shot stopped at first base, and they will get the out. Tyson Kyer. That was a great play on the back end. Here's Jacob Wilk, 0 for 2, grounded out and flew out thus far. Ball 1. That's popped up in the infield. Well, the Expos might have gotten their break right there. We'll see. Drew Kossow, 0 for 1, has walked and struck out looking. Is that the break the Expos need? Four nothing lead for the Ace. Inside. That is right down the middle. Great pitch by Rosenberg. Runner's going. And that's put into play. Caught, 2 outs. Double play! The hit and run leads to a double play. And that will do it for the top of the 6th. It is 4-0 A's. Here in Park Bissonnette, bottom of the 6th, 4-0 lead for the Lachine A's. Aiden Rosenberg in to face Zachary Wand. And that's ripped into right. Caught. 1 down. So Tyson Kyer will stand in. 0 for 2. Has popped out and reached on a fielder's choice. Lachine trying to add to their lead. And first pitch swinging is Kyer, and he bloops a single into center. So Tyson Kyer gets aboard with a single. He's been first pitch swinging every single at bat. Obviously likes what Wand is feeding him. But that's the first time he's been able to eat successfully. Here's Taylor. That sinker drops in there, strike 1. That is 80 pitches now for Wand. And that's ripped down the line! Fair ball! Retrieved. Kyer gets the 3rd. That is a double by Taylor. And we've got a timeout on the infield. And we are going to have a pitching change here at Park Bissonnette. We're coming right back. There's ball 1. Runners on 2nd and 3rd for Lachine. Strike 1 from Jacob Wilk, who is in for the Expos. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Arthur Milo Forte in for Lachine. Fouled. One and 2, 0 and 2, sorry, on Milo Forte, who has singled. Oh! And the bases are loaded. So here's Olivier Boucher. He's grounded out and hit into a double play. So this this might be, if based on what's happened the first two at bats, not be the worst thing in the world for the Expos, because now there's a force at second. Three outs left, potentially, for DDO in the season. Four 4-0 lead for Lachine over the DDO Expos here in this championship game. Play 7 innings. We're in the bottom of the 6th right now. And there's a first pitch swinging deep center. Caught on the run. There's going to be no tag up. Here's Benjamin Payma. 0 for 2, struck out and reached on an error. He's also stolen a base. Swings and misses strike 1 here. Misses inside. One and two. Four 4-0 lead for Lachine. Bases loaded, 2 outs. No runs in this inning. The 1-2 to Payma. Swung on and missed, and that will do it for Lachine here in the 6th. Well, the Expos need 4 in the next inning. It is 4-0 Lachine, and coming up for the Expos, we've got Melnick, Wand, and Keschels. Here we go. Lachine A's are 3 outs away. Brendan Melnick into bat. One and one the count. Here's the pitch from Rosenberg. Trying to shut the door, the third-year midget player. 2-1. Here's center fielder Knee. I think that's Jack Knee telling the gang, nobody's nervous. Ain't nobody nervous here. Strike! Inside corner. That's Justin Knee, sorry. Or James, sorry, 23. Justin's in left field, number 22. 3-1 the count. The pitch from Rosenberg. Swung on and foul tipped, strike 2. Fouled. Four 4-0 Lachine leading the DDO Expos here. The full count offering. Put on the ground. Through to the outfield. A base hit by Melnick.
Next batter, leading the way, number 42, Zach Wand.
So here's Zach Wand. 0 for 2, has popped out and grounded out. And if you're the A's, all you need is outs. One squares up. Pulls out at the last instant, ball and one. Runner's going. He's safe. Stolen base for Melnick. Foul tipped. Caught in the mitt. Four nothing Lachine leading here. Expos do got a runner on second, no outs. That's a balk. And Melnick goes to third. Tell you what, if I was the Lachine coaching staff, this would be a good time to call my guys in and just tell them to relax, but you don't want to. There's a swing and a miss. And that is a strikeout, one down. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Benji Kessel stands in. Big strikeout. Runner on third, one out. Strike one. Great pitch by Rosenberg. Fouled. Strike two. Four nothing Lachine. One out. And a runner on third base. This is the open inning. The pitch from Rosenberg. That misses. Melnick gets back to third. That's high. That misses. Cooper on deck for DDO. The pitch to Benji Kessels. Ball. Ball four. Here's Mackenzie Cooper. He has popped out twice, and the Lachine the Lachine coaches are going to take a timeout here, calling the infield in. The outfielders gather as well. Oh boy. One out, runners on the corners. You're up by 4 runs. And DDO threatening here. Oh, This will test anyone. Runners on the corners. The pitch to Mackenzie Cooper, who's in. Strike one, inside corner. We mentioned Cooper 0 for 2 has popped out twice. And that'll scamper the runner back to first. So runners remain on the corners. Expos really want to see Keshel's advance from first to second so that they can have 2 runners at scoring position. Runners going. Strike. And it's dropped. Bases are loaded. He reaches on a strikeout. That strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. Uh-oh, and they're gonna call it in right now. The runner had already left. The runner took off as the pitch was thrown. And I think that's gonna be the conversation here. He's out. I think it's supposed to be like how, that's how it's supposed to be, like how things are set before a runner steals. Well, 2 runners in scoring position for DDO. And the coach for the Expos wants an explanation. I'm not sure what the rule is. I don't know what the rule is. However, the runner was taking off from first to second before, like, basically as soon as the pitch was taken, he was running. He was going for the steal. That's the only thing I saw. However, that there were runners on the corners before that pitch was thrown. Wow. And now the A's are 1 out away. Into bat is Hart Cullimore, who has flown out, singled, and stolen a base. 1 for 2 on the day. Guillaume Bouchard on deck, hoping he's got an opportunity to bat. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Cairo Hart Cullimore. 1 for 2 on the day. 1-1 pitch. Strike. And it's now 1-2. And the A's are 1 strike away from immortality. The 1-2 from Rosenberg. Two and two. Runners on second and third. Outside, full count on Hart Cullimore. Full count. Oh. All right. Here's the pit, 3-2 offering to Cairo Hart Collymore. Game, set, match, regional championship. The Lachine A's have won the Lac St. Louis Regional Championship in U18A. They went 11-8-3 during the regular season, which honestly everyone will tell you regular season doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. It really doesn't. When you look at it, DDO finished 7th, Lachine finished 6th out of a 10-team league, and yet these two teams were the last two standing in the end. But it's the Lachine A's who are left dancing as Lac St. Louis Regional Champions.
Le joueur de la partie pour les finalistes, c'est MVP pour DDO. Le numéro 42, number 42, Zach Wan.
Zach Wan gets the game MVP for DDO. And let's see who got it for Lachine.
Le joueur de la partie, the MVP.
I know who I got.
De Lachine, le numéro 36, number 36, Taylor.
Kyle Taylor got the game MVP today. And that is a regional championship for the Lachine A's, and Ganawagis Tyson Kyer as well, getting a goal as is the rest of his teammates. Jordan Pace. Sean Cooper. Jacob Wilk, 49. What happened to the mic? Oh, Drew Kosow got. There you go. Brendan Melnick. He was over at third base with no outs in that last inning, representing really the last stand for DDO. Zach Wand. Benji Keshels. Mackenzie Cooper. Cairo Hart Collymore. And Guillaume Bouchard as well. And the coaching staff for DDO getting their silver medals. Last year, 2023, the team I coached, the U9B Warhawks, Ganawagi Warhawks, we made it to the final and lost 13-12 after leading 12-11 in the bottom of the last inning, and we had the first two runners out. I tell you, like, sometimes you think about it, I've had the opportunity, me personally, to win a regional championship and lose a regional championship, and to me there's a big difference. But to these A's, they are on top of the world. James Nee, Justin Nee getting their gold medals. Jackney, number 24.
Number 35,
Aiden Rosenberg, number 35.
number 15,
Tyson Kyer, number 50.
number 36,
Kyle Taylor, number 36.
number 38,
Arthur Milo Forte. Olivier Boucher, number 27. Benjamin Payman. Theo Radakisha and Maxime Carl. There as well for the A's. Sebastian Carl. Antoine Payman. Congratulations to both teams. I mean, just making it this far, it's such a gauntlet. And there you see the DDO Expos getting their finals banner. Like we were mentioning, just getting this far is really like quite the battle. At the younger levels, I mean, the team I coached this past year, we had to play 3 one-run games just to get into the final. Your heart is pounding this entire time. You're not really sure what to think of because there's just so much that's happening in each game, and each game there's like a different game. So just getting here alone is an accomplishment. But the Lachine Athletics got here and left here in a big way as well, as they have won the 2024 Lac St. Louis Regional Championships in U-18A.